Welcome to the Night Hammer's Let's Play of Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. Now, I've been wanting to play this game for a long time. I know it isn't exactly the best port from the Xbox, the original Xbox, to the PC. I realized that going straight away, and I actually have watched a Let's Play of this on YouTube before after seeing one of the Spoony One's videos about some of the best horror games, and this was one of his favorites. So I thought I would go check it out because I'd heard of the other ones that he had covered. And man, one of the things that really gets me about this game is that there isn't really a great quality Let's Play of it, and I'm going to try and tackle that problem here and now. So, let us delve into madness. We're going to play on Private Investigator, which I believe is normal. The other difficulties are locked except for easy. Arkham Asylum, the 16th of February, 1922.
Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear. A real fear. A fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
For those not in the know, the Arkham Asylum is actually based on a real asylum. I forget which exact one it is. I will likely cover that in the next video after I research it. But it's the same asylum that Arkham Asylum from the Batman mythology is actually taken from. Also notice that there's a film grain effect over the cinematic here. I never realized that before. Alright, I did turn game tips on because I've never played the game before, so they're gonna pop up every now and again. 6.5 years ago. Massachusetts on the 6th of September, 1915. Now, one of the things that I noticed while watching the Let's Play
this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack.
Yeah,
we had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
Okay, but this whole beginning section of the game serves a very specific purpose. And it hands out lots of clues.
The boys have cordoned off the area. Must be serious.
I can actually go around and press my use key, actually, to get Jack to investigate
In this
things.
shitty weather, I'll have to imagine the view.
Hurry up, Jack.
A standard police vehicle. How you doing, kid?
Good, sir. Is it true what they say about you?
Depends on what they're saying.
That you've cracked cases where there was no evidence?
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Right.
Yeah, how exactly do you crack cases with no evidence? That's a hint about our main character. It's a secret that I know, but I'll keep it to myself for now.
Jack, Officer Nichols will brief you at the top. Be careful.
What's taking him so long? Something must be wrong.
Alright,
think
let's
I
go
saw
up here
him.
and check this out.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's
Yeah, I can
waiting
see
for
him.
you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy. Be careful, sir.
Try to stay calm!
Oh, crap. Alright. He's over here. Where'd he go? Inside, apparently. I am inside.
Oh, shit.
Oh, rats.
It's an old stove.
I can, like, barely see in here.
It's too dark to be sure, but that rotting smell tells me these shelves are used for storing food.
That one to the right taking cover. Kill him.
What's this?
Kill them all.
Why so suddenly violent, guys? Oh,
It looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape. This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy.
you got that right, man.
A powerful painting of some cosmic horror. That's an unusual design. A depiction of some alien creature.
Oh, I know what that is. That'd be a Yith. I've actually read quite a bit of H.P. Lovecraft's stuff, and you'll see as we go through this that a lot more than one of his stories was used to craft this one.
The board has been used to illustrate a diagram.
No idea what it's for, though. What's this?
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Okay. Now we go to our journal. Alright, let's go through his journal real quick. September 6, 1915. Evening. I guess I'm becoming the victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, the papers have been calling me a local hero. But I just had to run a run of lucky hunches, that's all. I'm just another cop doing his job. So there's a disturbance at a local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. Why call a detective? Maybe the uniformed boys are sore at being out in this weather and they don't want to share the joy with the local hero. It wouldn't be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since those newspaper reports. I don't know, though. Something doesn't feel right. It's more than a regular bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's strong. I'm probably just tired. Those dreams don't help. I can't remember when I last got a good night's sleep. It must be a month at least, right about the time I started my run of lucky hunches. The dreams have been getting worse lately, and I'm almost afraid to close my eyes. Bourbon helped me at first, but not anymore. Lack of sleep must be affecting my nerves. Well, jitters or not, I better get going. Couple more clues in there. So he's been having weird dreams. The collation of general evidence. Okay, this is the thing that he just read aloud. Mythos tomes, manuscripts. Okay, we don't have any of those. This will tell us how long we've been in game. We don't have the morphine yet, and we don't have any healing items. Then these are the general items in our inventory. And you can see here that we have different areas on our body that can be damaged, and we use different things of these to heal them. And then this is our general state here with our heartbeat.
Die, you pathetic bastards!
And this is a save point. Now, I'm going to be saving the game at every save point I can find, but if you get through the game on the hardest difficulty with the least amount of saves, there are different endings.
It's locked. The front door has been barricaded with tables and chairs.
Die!
It's locked.
Alright, so it looks like we have to go upstairs. Where the gunshots are. That was an odd noise.
It won't open. It won't budge.
At last!
You seem to recognize me. I don't get it.
Is that some sort of weird tattoos or cuttings on him?
Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful.
Check this place first.
Poisoning by the looks of it. He's dead. They're all dead.
Sanity effects.
Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues. Nothing of interest. He's dead. They're all dead. A diary. This will make interesting reading.
Okay.
Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues.
What's this?
What a nut house. The walls have been covered with glyphs.
Enough of that. Let's check out that entry we just picked up. Diary of a cult member. August 20th, 1915. We've been watching him now for 2 months. I can feel my anticipation growing as the day of contact draws near. Victor has not yet divulged his final plan for bringing Mr. Walters to us. All I know is that we must succeed. August 24th, 1915. The sermon today was inspiring. Victor enlightened us with a story of the great race transcending the bounds of time to visit his dreams, of the conscious things of this earth and in the ocean depths we are but servants to a greater design. I can only hope that my faith during these last days will win me favor when our masters step through the gate. August 29th, 1915. The experiments below have claimed one more of our order. Another volunteer is needed, but many are willing. We are truly blessed through our faithful service, now that his coming grows so close. September 3rd, 1915. The preparations are complete, and Victor's plan is in motion. He will arrive soon. Surely by now he must suspect his true nature, or at least question the nature of his gifts. September 6th, 1915. He has come. Finally. It begins. Okay, so apparently these cult members know more about Walter than Walter does. Come on, man, don't turn around and face erase me.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walter.
Damn it.
Damn, he recognized me, and it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. He's dead. Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning. A key. This should help downstairs.
Okay, that was just explaining how to use inventory items.
It won't budge. The lock on the store is broken. The lock on the store is broken.
Okay.
It's locked. It's the wrong key.
Ah, it's always the wrong key.
It's unlocked.
Alright. Don't want nothing sneaking up behind us. What is all this?
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think.
As you can see, my sanity is going down, so my vision's getting all blurry.
All these photos and clippings are of me. I just don't get it.
So apparently these guys have been stalking me for a while.
What the hell is going on? It seems they've been tracking my movements.
Yeah, it does seem so.
Another key. This should fit the door across the hall.
I think I picked up another journal entry along with that key. Boston Globe. Okay. Alright. Enlightened or duped, inside Boston's strangest church. Those of our readers who live near its headquarters and ordinary-looking Boston residents will need no introduction to the Fellowship of Yith, or whatever the cult's name is. For those who have not encountered this mysterious semi-religious group before, a few words of explanation are necessary. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedoms, its shores have been home to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number are headquartered in the states of New England. There are the pilgrims where the pilgrims themselves sought a new world free from religious persecution. But the question must be asked, at what point does a religion become a cult, and its trusting adherents, not to mention its blameless neighbors, become victims? That is the question this journal poses in regard to the Fellowship of Yith. In a month-long investigation, our intrepid reporters have diligently sought the truth behind this so-called church. Its origins are somewhat mysterious, the more so since the group's leaders declined to be interviewed, or to assist our investigation in any way. However, it seems that the Fellowship was founded more than 20 years ago by one Victor Holt, based on a revelation he had received from beyond the confines of this world. Holt has not been seen for almost 6 years. His followers apparently believe that he is communing with the mysterious powers behind his faith, and that he is shortly to return with new insights and teachings. All this sounds like a harmless, if eccentric, spiritual group, little different from many others. However, those who make their homes near the Fellowship's headquarters tell a different, more sinister story. The adherents of this obscure sect are to be found loitering on street corners, casting menacing glances at their innocuous neighbors and frequently engaging in acts of petty crime, which the local police seem powerless to prevent or redress. Strange lights have been observed burning in the windows of the old house at all hours of day and night. They change color unpredictably and cast weird, unintelligible shadows. Even more disturbing are the noises which have been heard to issue from the mysterious building. They include chanting, unearthly music, and, worst of all, screams like those of lost souls in agony. Many of the sect's neighbors are convinced that services include human sacrifice or similar atrocities. Those few who dared to complain about the police were told that because the house is private property and because there is no concrete evidence of any wrongdoing, the most they can do is file a noise complaint. Are the horrors of Salem being reenacted in our city, more than 2 centuries on? Is this fellowship of youth engaging in unspeakable and criminal acts of worship involving torture and sacrifice? Why is nothing being done to ease the fear and distress that calls to the local community? A source within the police department, speaking on the condition of anonymity, told the Globe that the Fellowship is suspected of involvement in a number of local crimes, but so far the lack of evidence and the reluctance of nervous witnesses to come forward have thwarted any official investigation. Very well, we say. Where the police cannot or will not investigate, the Globe shall continue to act in the interest of Boston citizens, fearlessly exposing the truth of this so-called church and its followers. Our findings will be published in these pages over the following months, so that all may know the truth. Editor's note: it is with great sorrow that the Globe announces the death of reporter Howard Addlestone, who was leading the paper's investigation into the Fellowship of Yig when he apparently drowned in Boston Harbor. The coroner has ruled his death as suicide. Our condolences go out to his family. So, some guy was investigating this cult and wound up dead. We'll delve a
It's
little
unlocked.
deeper.
For nutcases, they seem quite literate.
What the?
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
What the? Whoa, that's a little freaky.
Shit, that did not sound good.
Right, well, before we go down there and investigate that, this actually seems like a good place to end the episode. So, this is the Night Hammer, signing off.